Hey everyone, in this video I'll be showing you how to easily unlock the Flame Strike and Fire Imbue skills in Crimson Desert alongside Volcanic Eruption. I'll also show you how to cheese all of the puzzles that are in Sanctorum of Darkness, Loop of Life, and the Tree of Slumber. Now first, we do have to get the Frost Mantle skill here first, which does require us to go to the Frostbitten Paradise and the Spire of Ringing Truth in this order here. I'll have a video linked in the comments and in the description, and trust me guys, it's worth doing. Now once we get that out of the way, this takes us to the Sanctorum of Darkness here. Now, there is a normal way to actually do this, and it's actually going below the platform that you see I'm landing on right now, and you can pull out the little, the battery that is locked in there. But there is a much easier way to do this. I wouldn't actually recommend going down there and doing it the proper way, because this puzzle is really easy if you don't do it this way. We're going to first come over to the orb here, and you're just going to line this one up in the place here, line that up, and then we're going to make our way over to the other one here and use Blinding Flash. That is left bumper plus right bumper, and then you have to press left bumper again, and you may have to move it around and just hold it in place. This will just easily solve the puzzle here. It is so silly how easy it is, but we also make another puzzle later on much easier as well. You're going to first go down here and then punch it. You can press the left trigger so you don't get knocked back on that, and I'd recommend doing that for a later section as well. We're then going to proceed to the right hand side here. This is going to take us over to the Loop of Life. I actually think this is one of the prettiest looking locations in the entire game, but just be mindful that you can fall off it really easily. I did a couple times, so I want to talk about how to avoid that as well. But once we make our way over, we're just going to have to jump our way across. I would recommend using the Force Palm jump to get across a lot of these little platforms, because they are kind of janky to climb across. But once you make your way over here to the Loop of Life, we're going to grab the batteries and attach them. You can use your Force jump there to knock them into place, or if you have the Abyss artifact skill, to be able to do it naturally. Now once we get that in place, it's going to start rotating. We actually have to grab the battery here off of this island, and we're going to leave it close to the tower here, so lift it up into the air. We're going to have to pull it up higher in a moment, but what we're going to do is grab it and place it down on this area here. This is going to unlock the third one that we need, so we're going to just stomp it in place and then go inside and take out the third battery. So we got to put both of these two batteries on the higher up loops, so we're just going to lift them up as high as you can into the air, and then you're just going to climb your way up. It is of course janky as heck, but just be very careful not to fall. There are things that you can climb on, but I found that the rings themselves will just knock you off if you end up landing on them a little bit, unfortunately. But we're just going to go ahead, put one of the batteries into the second ring that we just climbed up on. This is going to activate it, and it's going to start rotating, which, trust me, is frustrating when you're walking towards it like it's a treadmill. And you can see here how easy it is to actually just mess up and hit the walls there. So always use your Force jump in this section of the map. We're then going to take this and finally place it in its spot. This is going to be the final section that we need to do. Don't fly up in the air when you get the cutscene there, because you can see it'll actually make it so you can't move, and then you'll end up falling all the way to the ground. I fell off this place a couple times. It's frustrating. Please just don't, because it'll make it so much worse. But afterwards, we're then going to be proceeding to the Tree of Slumber. This is a really silly one because it is really easy to cheese, but we're again going to use the fly ability, triple jump, just to avoid all this annoying bull crap here. So just proceed to the route, and then once we get to the Tree of Slumber, we're going to do a little bit of a punching puzzle here. So it is a little bit weird how it works, but once you come into the main room here, you're going to see a bunch of lava. Do not step in it, and we got to go to the right hand section of this, stab it. So press right bumper and Y or triangle and do the stabbing attack. And afterwards, you're going to slam this multiple times. I think it took me about 15 slams. You can crouch and press your Force Palm, and after that 15th punch, it works. So we're just sticking it in, lowering those three down so that they're even with that other one that's lowered, and then punch the last one down into place. It is really easy if you do it that way, and you just rewind it there if you're having trouble, but it's going to stab in the right, pull those all down, and then punch it down. That unlocks us the Flame Strike and the Fire Imbue skills, which you can see here. With the Volcanic Eruption, this will just destroy everything in the game. I would recommend grabbing the Volcanic Eruption right away because it is super powerful, and I'll show you exactly where to get it. So we're going to come right here between Demonis and Hernan. You're going to jump down into this cave here, stab your way through the waterfall, and inside you get the Scorch Flame plate gloves. And that is how to get the Volcanic Eruption and Flame Strike and Fire Imbue in Crimson Desert. If this video is useful, please hit the subscribe button below.